The Encyclopedia of Reno Government. I'm an Air Force Academy graduate. I spent 4 years at the Air Force Academy learning how to do what I've been doing for the last 20 years. That is being the watchdog for Reno, Nevada. And I'm very proud of Mr. Hooper there for having the guts and the courage to hit that big guy in the belly enough times to run him off. Very good for him. He could use a new cell phone, and I do notice Mr. Hartung looks like his cell phone's a little out of date from the one he showed me the other day. Maybe he could volunteer that to Mr. Hooper, and then Mr. Hooper will be able to go out and save lives in downtown Reno some more. I'm here to talk about my most unfavorite subject, the Reno Living Proof You Cannot Make Men Out of Mouses Gazette Journal. Once again, if it wasn't, you people make mistakes. Sometimes you don't listen to what I tell you, and the main problem is in our community is not you and the bureaucrats over at Reno. It's the Reno Gazette. Insane fear and jealousy of Sam Dehne. I note that the new city attorney over there in Reno is apparently cleaning house of the attorneys under him, or many of them. He ought to switch over to the Reno Gazette and start cleaning house there. Cleaning house from the very top to the bottom. The Reno Gazette does not deserve to be in business. The Reno Gazette violates the open media law. They receive massive amounts of funding from the public government trough, and they should have to obey the open media law and allow citizens to come to the podium and tell the truth. Instead, they do everything in secret, and then they blast things out there. But the worst thing they do is to ignore Sam Dehne's erudite, brilliant prognostications from the last 20 years. I have saved the city over $250,000. Most recently over in Reno, they wanted to get a subsidization for the bowlers to save the city. The bowlers bring in millions of dollars. The casino moguls were all out there in the lobby and said, Sam, please go and tell them to help us. I went to the podium. The only person went to the podium and said, give those moguls, those casino moguls, what they want, and keep the bowlers from coming to Reno. There was a lot of gnashing of teeth by those city council members, but they eventually agreed with what I said, what I told them to do. I am the driving force for more of the good things in this city than all the other citizens added together. As a matter of fact, Col Kaz has recruited me to help him with my driving of these operations. And right now I want Col Kaz to do me a little favor and use his power to get those trespassing vandals off of my Gooseberry Mine over there. They're over there vandalizing, and as those folks out there say, shooting guns and doing damaging things out there. I want Col Kaz to
Thank you, Mr.
give me a quid pro quo.